Let's consider this situation. This is a floor, this is the wall, and this is a ladder or a stick kept like this. Now let's try and analyze the normal reaction at these two contacts. The normal force is always perpendicular to the extended surface, always. Normal in physics means perpendicular. The reason why it is called normal force, because it is always acting perpendicular to the extended surface. For the reason I'm going to tell you in a short while. But for now, if we have to draw the normal force at this contact, it will be perpendicular to the extended surface. It will be perpendicular to this surface. At this point, if we have to draw the normal force, it will be perpendicular to the extended surface. It will be perpendicular to this surface. It is very important to understand here. And what we are doing is we are building a good foundation for the rest of the chapter and for the rest of the syllabus. We are running through the artery of the syllabus. This section is very, very important. This is the base. And this will be decisive if you get right the physics of class 11th under your belt or not. So, the normal force at this contact will be perpendicular to the surface, at this contact will be perpendicular to the surface. It is always perpendicular to the extended surface. Always. We'll see the reason why. But since it's a normal force, it will be perpendicular to the surface. So this is how you draw the normal force. If the stick was kept in this fashion, suppose a stick was kept like this, then the normal force would have been perpendicular to the extended surface like this and like this. This is how the normal force will act on the ladder at these two contacts. But in this case, this is how the normal force will act on the ladder at the point of contact. Let's consider this situation. Suppose there are three spheres kept like this, one on the top of the other two. So this is the side view that you're looking at. This is the ground. Two spheres are touching the ground and the third one is on the top of the two, symmetrically placed. Now I'm concerned about the normal reaction on the top sphere. Now let's draw the force. First, of course, mg will be acting downward. Normal reaction. How the normal reaction will be acting on these two contacts. Normal reaction in this case will be perpendicular. Now there is no plane, there will be a point contact. So what we do to identify that, we draw a tangent at this contact. And the normal reaction will be perpendicular to the tangent. And perpendicular to the tangent passes through the center. So the normal reaction will go like this. From this contact and from this contact, again we'll draw a tangent. The normal reaction will be perpendicular to the tangent that will pass through the radius. So this is how the normal reaction will be acting on the sphere. Okay? Suppose we have this kind of situation. There's a wall and the wedge. This angle of the wedge is theta. And a sphere is kept like this. Now we have to see what are the normal reaction forces acting on the sphere. Let's focus on the sphere and let's try and draw the normal reaction on this sphere. So there are two contacts, so there will be two normal reaction, and at this it will be perpendicular to the extended surface. The extended surface is the wall. It will be perpendicular to the wall. So if you are drawing the normal reaction for this sphere, it will be perpendicular. This normal reaction will be perpendicular to the wall like this. And the other normal reaction will be perpendicular again to this surface. And we know, we have seen before, the normal reaction in this case will be making an angle theta with the vertical. So let's draw normal reaction making an angle theta with the vertical. So these are the two normal reactions. There is mg. If there is friction, there could be other forces, but now we are focusing to learn to see how normal reaction is acting on a body. So these are the two normal reactions. Fine. Okay, so this is the primary learning about the normal reaction. Once we learn other forces as well, and then we'll deal with all of them together. So we have learned two forces up till now. One is gravitational force, which acts from the center of the body vertically downward. The other is normal reaction, which is perpendicular to the surface. That's why it's called normal reaction.